And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Little Parasites. The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. And I'm Dan Soder, the fan of the best 2-10 league team in the league. Hit it, Black Lou! Jimmy G era has started.
That sounds like a song by like a zombie crawl or something. Very nice, very nice. No, there's no hitting them high or hitting them low.
Dude, you know what it is? This is blow music from the 80s. This is when Montana
really
was king.
What's up? Hey, yo, where's Ronnie Lott? That guy says he's bringing another bag.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Roger Craig is fucking 2 teeners deep. That guy is geeked up. 49ers winning, beating the Bears 15-14. The Jimmy G era has begun in San Francisco. God damn it, did it feel good to win.
Yeah, I bet.
15-14. Then I went to Jay's house.
I don't know what that's like.
This is from a couple of years ago. Who's Got It Better? This is a local Bay Area rap song. Let's see if this is better.
Nobody.
No, I'm good. We can go back to the Coke song. Oh, wait, I was like, yeah, let's go to Tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ticks and Leeches.
Tool wrote the song for 49ers.
Oh, that'd be so cool if Maynard did.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Eagles, Vecchione and I came over to your guys' house. I came over full comfort.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Niner Zubaz and the Wawa hoodie.
It looked so comfortable.
I was the most comfortable I've ever been in my life.
Or it looked like a lady who's on meth.
Yeah. I looked like I was picking up, my kid from jail. Or the most comfortable I've ever been in my life.
Get in. How long they say you got before you have to go see your parole officer? Oh, Willie boy, what are you doing? Well, the prodigal son returns. Listen, I got a lot of housework needs to be done. You want to stay with me? You're going to be working. Don't bring your fucking girlfriend over.
I also looked like I was trying to hawk gym memberships. The Zubaz man.
Crunch on Bowery. Thank you, Crunch on Bowery. Crunch on Bowery offering free classes, early signups.
You throw those Zubaz pants on and it really makes you think you might have a career in bodybuilding.
Yeah, right. All that outfit was missing was a fanny pack.
Oh, dude, I have a fanny pack too from the Savage Stash. I could have worn it.
That would have been fantastic.
Next time I come over for a football game, I'll come fanny pack.
Now, are you going to hip it? Or are you going to throw it straight up fanny?
Oh, dude, I'll back rock it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Behind you?
Yeah.
Till you get robbed.
Okay. Side rock? Is that the way to go?
I just flat out go in the front.
Yeah, you're right. Kangaroo pouch?
I want you to take out the what kind of shades are those that used to fold down?
Oh, the wraparounds?
No, the aviators that folded up.
Oh, yeah. What else do I need? I need a nice chalk for grip. I want to grip the weights.
Oh, absolutely. Some wrist wraps, perhaps.
Yeah.
And always a Cliff Bar.
Love a Cliff Bar. Just also because I'm a pothead. Like, in reality, I like Cliff Bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You enjoy a Cliff Bar?
Dude, I'll eat a Cliff Bar. I don't know why. I like them.
I think
not like it's like I'll eat it midday if I'm not eating all day. Cause you know, I fucking eat like twice a day in weird hours.
But if you're not eating all day.
Yeah.
Right? Or I shouldn't say that. If you're going to eat normal.
Yeah.
Right?
I wouldn't eat a Cliff Bar.
Wouldn't it make more sense? It's actually probably better to eat like a Hershey bar or a Snickers.
If you're eating all day.
Because Cliff Bar is giving you like a meal replacement.
Yeah. Right? That's what I basically use it as. If I need to eat. I like Cliff Bars when I'm flying. Because I eat a Cliff Bar and then I eat the edible.
I love the idea of you just going like, I'm trying to get my sustenance before I get on this plane.
It really does really feel like a
I'm not buying, I don't buy food on a plane.
Yeah. I don't like to eat when I'm flying. It upsets my stomach. And then I get burning butthole.
Well, congratulations, buddy.
Hey, it was the second win of the year. And I'll say this, it was the best win. Garoppolo completed a lot of third downs.
And you like him.
He's handsome.
You're okay. He's really charming you.
He really is charming. Damn, he's charming me. Thought I was holding my heart for Kirk Cousins, but I think...
How long till you buy a jersey?
I'm not lying when I was going to text my friend's wife and ask if I could just have one from the 49ers. If she could steal one.
Really? Like one of his?
Yeah.
Oh. Still has his musk on it?
Well, no, I don't know.
I like you were going to say, no, it's not gay or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if they got one. If they got one, I don't care.
Yeah, we'll go into gay buds later. But yeah, he's like, oh, it's not gay. He's the quarterback of my favorite team. So whatever, you're gay. You're gay for even liking that.
God, you guys are so gay.
And then, Vecchione and I came over and watched the Eagles game. First off, we ate incredibly.
It was bad.
It was great.
Yeah. Man, it was bad.
Oh, God. Pizzas, sandwiches, fucking homemade. Christine made cookies.
We said today we probably didn't need sandwiches and pizza.
Who the fuck gets sandwiches and pizza?
We did. And when we lived to tell the story.
Tonight we live.
And I'm pretty sure I ate 35 cookies last night.
Yeah.
I just kept reaching.
The problem with those cookies, they're bite-sized, so I just kept taking them down. I just walk over and pop one in.
It was the kind of meal where, like, at the end of it, you're all supposed to commit suicide together.
Yeah, it really is like let's all walk into the jungle. This might be our last meal kind of thing.
This is it, man. Let's just go for it. Let's just go big. God damn, it was so good.
I woke up early this morning just nauseous.
Yeah, I had heartburn.
Yeah,
intense heartburn this morning.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
We didn't even pretend. We didn't even like have a nice Caesar salad or anything to even pretend.
No, it was all. I drank. I think I took down that whole 2 liter. Besides 1 or 2 glasses.
I mean, you talked about it enough. Everyone steered clear of it because I've never seen someone so panicky about a drink that for purchase is only 20 yards away.
Can I tell you why the 20 yards?
2 first downs, bro.
That's 2 first downs in Zubaz. And I was very
But every
high.
time somebody stood up to go buy several options of drink we had, and not even booze, like fluid.
Yeah.
Every time someone stood up, Dan would half stand up and go, should I go get another 2 liter of ginger ale? Which is his way of saying, like, I'll do that if you're probably right now going to get some ginger ale of my ginger ale.
I was chugging Diet Sunkissed.
Yeah. First off, I thought it was regular Sunkissed. And then I saw
that's how good Diet Sunkissed is.
I don't trust you. I wouldn't even go near it. I was guarding my ginger ale.
And I do have to apologize to the
Canada
campers
Dry
for not snapping a shot of you in your football outfit, because when you walked up to our house, it was just glorious.
Yeah, Vecchione, we're about to leave our house in Queens, and he's like, "You're not leaving in that, are you?" And I was like, "Are you embarrassed to be seen in public with me?" I kept giving him the girlfriend
He's like,
thing.
yes.
He goes, "Yeah, that's ridiculous." He goes,
if
"Those
you
pants."
Love me, you love me for who I am.
But he goes, "You're not trying to be comfortable. You're trying to." I was like, "I want to wear the Zubaz pants to Jay." we had a fight about it, but it was I was comfortable. The whole game, very high and comfortable. Not happy with how the game went.
Yeah, we were all
so
bummed.
much my stretch pants felt too tight. I was wearing leggings and I was like, ugh.
I think that's really what Sundays are for. It's just to eat to the point where you hate yourself and then watch a bunch of people get brain damage.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking great.
Hey, win or lose, those guys are all going to die painful. And that's what's important.
None of them are going to fall. Yeah, none of them are going to peacefully die in there.
The birds will be back. Don't worry.
You guys are fine. That's actually a good thing.
Listen, even Black Lou can't be happy. Black Lou, they needed, you guys needed Eagles to win yesterday.
Yeah, because you guys beat the Redskins on
I know you'll
Thursday.
never feel good rooting for the Eagles, but you did sort of need them.
Yeah, we wanted the Eagles to win yesterday. It gives us a better chance for the wild card, but
Doesn't look good for the wild card now?
no. I mean, we have to win out, basically.
Yikes.
We'll see what happens.
Good luck.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, now we have to play Eli next week, all amped up off of that week off.
Is he coming back?
They say he's going to start this week, so.
Wow.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
amped
They fired fucking the
coach and the
A's
GM. And the GM.
And the GM, yeah.
Wait, who they fire?
The Giants got rid of the GM and the head coach.
McAdoo and Jerry.
McAdoo's gone?
Yeah.
Yep, both are gone.
Didn't he just make a comment? I'm a little behind on that. I didn't know that. I thought there was a comment where he goes, I'll coach here until they ship me out of town, and then they just did ship him out of town?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's gone. McAdoo's gone.
So what, somebody stepping up from, like, offensive coordinator?
I think it's, who's the D coordinator? Fucking, who was the guy that...
So they end the streak for nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, for nothing.
Yep.
And now he's going back in.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. If you're Eli Manning, you gotta be pretty fucking upset.
If you're Geno Smith, you gotta feel pretty silly right now. They put you in for one game, you lost, they fired every person that was in charge of making that decision.
Yeah,
and take you out of the game.
They clean the front office after you lose. You're like,
crazy.
I stink.
He's like, I had a rough game. And he goes, oh, Geno, it's rougher than you think, buddy. The entire organization is upside down.
Oh, Gino, that is the tip of the iceberg.
We didn't even lose by that much. He goes, well, it was enough to get Ben McAdoo a fucking moving service.
Yeah, McAdoo, he couldn't even put gel in his hair this morning. He looks the most ridiculous. He was the most ridiculous looking head coach.
If you were like, draw a picture of a guy named McAdoo,
yeah,
that's what you would draw.
If I said, what does a guy who looks like he sells Coke to 7th graders look like?
He looks like he wears the Dog the Bounty Hunter glasses that for some reason have a piece that goes in your ear, too.
He definitely looks like he chews gum when he fucks.
Yeah.
The middle one. No, it's not him with his regular hair down when it's slicked back.
No, you gotta get the pushback hair.
That right there in the middle. To the left. No, to the left of that.
Sorry.
You see?
I am not
you see what happens,
you would
Dan?
call a handsome
Do you see
man.
what she does now?
Yeah, I see
You
it.
see? You couldn't be describing it any better.
Look at that picture. That is such a crusty face.
Shit. I gotta defend Christine now. She's got a reverse view of what we have because... Oh, wait.
No,
she doesn't. No.
Okay.
She hates us.
She just hates us.
Well, you know what? Some people this weekend, when I was on the road, by the way, unbelievable weekend.
You had an unbelievable... I had an unbelievable
In
weekend.
Indianapolis. Yeah, how was the meetup, dude?
Well, talk about Indy first.
Well, in Indy, overwhelming amount of Bonfire fans, which is amazing. And, a couple people were saying to me, goes, the wives of the couples would be like, hey, you gotta take it easy on Christine there. I'm like, she's sabotaging me. She's cutting me off at the ankles with everything I ask her for. And now I see, maybe it's not sabotage. Maybe we need to look, maybe we need to take off the old Giants wagon here, huh?
Clean the front office?
Is she getting the job done? Cause, I'll tell you what, Ben McAdoo's looking for a job, and I hear he's pretty quick on a fucking YouTube clip.
He goes, hey, what's up, everybody? It's McAdoo now on the Bonfire. I got these guys running suicides.
He knows his left from his right. He understands the word slicked back hair 55 times being said pleasantly by Dan Soder until you bring up the picture.
I think you guys need couples therapy. But that's besides. No.
Jacob and Christine?
Yes. Jacob and Christine. I've been saying it that the right side of the room, that's my right, that's their left, has been a big problem for quite some time. Wait, we were talking about Indianapolis.
Yes.
The wives were like, that's funny.
The wives were like, guys, like, come on, like, you gotta go easy on Christine. I'm like, she's sabotaging me at every turn. I'm like, play that clip. I'm like, how many times can you say, every time you touch the mouse to the duration of it tells you where you're at. Mm-hmm. So if you put the mouse in the middle of the clip, it'll be like 15 minutes, 37 seconds in. If you move it, it'll show you every second is accounted for. And I say, go back a full minute. How many times you gotta say go back a full minute? How many, am I supposed to believe Christine doesn't know what a minute is? Christine?
I thought I did a good job for you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was failing you so much.
I think you do a good job, Christine.
I guess I just...
You do a great job of playing victim for all these people out there who don't know the kind of evil that you are inside. Her attack.
I feel very in the middle right now because I think Christine does a great job, but I feel like Jay feels attacked.
You're right. Yeah. You don't feel in the middle, Dan. You're right. You don't understand what I'm talking about at all. Hey, let's rewind the show a little bit for a second. I'll be Dan. Ready? Go back off this page. Oh, Christine, no, not that one. Do one where he's got his slick back hair. Let's do his slick back hair. No, come on. Oh no, over to the left. Oh no, over to the left now. No, the left. No, with his slick back. No,
to be fair, the picture I went to, he has slicked back hair.
Stop going to the same fucking picture over and over again. That's not slick back hair, it's combed back hair.
You guys, I love your Sam and Diane kind of stuff. But you guys have like a real will they, won't they, but they do.
You know, we're fighting a lot less at home.
Hey! Listen, if you guys get it out here...
Let's air it out. Let's just air it out on
because you guys
radio.
were fucking adorable last night. Everyone was all coupled up. You and Christine, Dave and Lauren, me and Mike. Just hold him a big bear. Hold him a big old teddy bear. Austin was fucking fantastic. Cap City is such an awesome club to staff. Everybody who works there, they're very pumped for you to be there in February. And the Austin Camper Meetup, man, shout out to Sarah McPants for organizing.
She made it happen?
She made it happen. Had a a real fun time, met up in the afternoon, hung out for a couple hours, and got a group picture that we'll put out on the Bonfire.
Oh, sorry. Where'd you go to barbecue?
It was just a place called, it was like a big bar area.
A bunch of people showed up?
Yeah. It was good, man. It was a fun fucking hangout. And we agreed that if perchance we're ever back in Texas and Austin doing a show, that maybe we should go to Buc-ee's, their gas station, because I got brought 2 Buc-ee's shirts. Yeah. And I was like, I got to get more wall gear. There's the picture right there. But at the Bonfire SXM, Instagram, Snapchat, we'll put it up on our...
Oh, that's awesome.
It was great being in Texas, seeing people with Wawa shirts.
Oh, but then tons of Wawa.
But then they brought me a Buc-ee's shirt, and they're like, "You guys have to go to Buc-ee's because everyone says it's the same thing. It's a Walmart-sized gas station." And
Walmart-sized?
Dude,
Walmarts have multiple floors sometimes.
You have multiple floors sometimes.
You're multiple floors.
Your times.
So really, it's a Wawa where you can go buy a pair of slacks and
a lawnmower,
bulk bubble gum, and a 52-inch screen
TV. And an Xbox One. But they were saying
McPants is a sweetheart. That's such a cool thing that you organize that.
Yeah, but we need to do a Buc-ee's meetup.
Yeah?
Because they said that...
Sandwiches?
Yeah. They're saying... Now, here's the deal. I think they keep throwing... Every time someone throws Buc-ee's at me from Texas, they don't go sandwich for sandwich. What they do is they sidestep. And they go, oh, they got these things that are really good. They do ribs there. And you're like, I'm not fucking with ribs. I'm talking about sandwiches. Wawa does my favorite.
If you go to get ribs from a gas station...
Yeah.
I may draw a line there. I hate to be that guy. And
it's Texas, though.
It's a gas station, though.
It's the size of a Walmart.
I know, but would you get has anyone ever been like, oh, you know where the ribs are great? Philadelphia International Airport. It's like a wrong place for that.
Okay.
No, you go to ribs it's gotta be a ribs place. A sandwich, you can get a good sandwich at a lot of places.
Yeah, true.
You can get a great sandwich at a few places.
Wawa
being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
2, the Sandwich King.
Number 3, my pick that you haven't tried yet, Andrew and Frank's.
I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Dude, just welcome. When you come over to that side, when you come over to the Andrew and Frank side, as the best sandwich in Queens.
I think I'm going to give it a whirl, buddy.
You brought up this clip last week and we didn't even fucking get to it.
So funny. I saw this probably on World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Do all of my news searching.
Yeah.
This is a guy on The Price is Right who... I guess right out of the gates, it's a game. The game appears to be a game where you roll dice. He's ultimately trying to get a car. I think that's the big prize.
Yeah.
Is a car. Other than that, you can take money.
So you can either get the money that you have, or you can. Is it like you're gambling the money to guess the car right?
I think the clip explains itself as it breaks down. But this is Drew Carey hosting The Price is Right. Can I read this, Christine? Because I'm pretty sure what happens here, he goes to play a game, let him roll. If 5 dice come up with a car icon, he wins the vehicle. Okay.
Got it.
So you gotta get 5 dice. Each dice has a car logo on it. I think right out of the gates, he ends up with 3 cars. 3 out of 5, right away, are cars. And he rolls again, when he gets to roll a die that fell off the table. Okay.
So they're saying that Kevin can take the single non-car die in the 2 more...
Yeah, he's got all 4 of the 5 are now cars.
Yeah, and roll 2 more times for a shot. So he has 2 more shots at the car.
But the 5th dice is showing $1,500. So Kevin can take that single non-car die and roll it. He can take the one that says $1,500. He can roll it 2 more times with a chance to get the car. All he has to do is get that 1 dice now.
And he gets a car.
To get a car.
This does sound like an SAT question. Kevin rolls 5 dice. Now, there's a car for a certain amount, but you need all 5 dice.
Yeah. He could have taken... Now, that dice also possibly could have landed on $1,500 again.
So he could have had $3,000.
No, he would have gotten the 15. I think when you pull the dice off the table, you're giving up the 1,500.
Okay.
But you have 2 more shots to get a car...
Or $1,500.
Or possibly $1,500 again.
Well, let's play the clip.
Let's watch what happens.
Just dump the bucket, yeah. Good luck. 5 cars you're looking for.
He rolls the dice.
1 goes off. 3 cars.
3 out of 4 cars.
Roll this one all by itself. You got 4 cars so far, or 3 cars so far. 3 cars. 4th on the way, I hope.
Yeah! 4 cars.
Yes.
His family's right there watching him.
And by the way, there's the other things on the dice, by the way, are $500 at $500, $1,000. There's other money options. So you're going, I'll take the $1,500 off the table.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll get that again, or 2 more shots, I'll probably get this car.
Also, you could just roll 1 more once and then be like, I'm not really feeling it. Let me just take that $1,500.
Let's reevaluate after 1 more roll, perhaps.
I mean, you have to at least have 1 more roll. I mean, that's just from Dan and Jay's game show handbook, which will be available in bookstores in January. which we tell you how to play all your favorite game shows.
RSTLNE.
Yeah. Hit play.
Cash, you can keep that or go for another roll. Try to get the 5 cards. The roll that one. I'll take the $1,500 cash, Drew. You don't want to roll that one to try to win the car? No, I'll take the $1,500. Are you sure? I'm sure. But all you get 2 more rolls.
Pause it. Now here's where it gets great.
Dude, it's so great because Drew Carey's doing a good game show host thing where he's like, all right, are you sure? Are you sure? And then he's kind of just letting the crowd just take over because they're like, no.
And just painting a picture, this is a black dude who's doing the rolling.
Yeah.
And it's funny because his family are out there, and I think they're all wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, they all have the same exact Price is Right shirt on. The blue T-shirts.
Are not okay, and he's making eye contact with them.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's seeing, but they are most definitely giving like a, roll the dice, you fucktard.
Roll it again. Here it is.
Bam. You got 2 more chances to to turn that 1,500 into a car. I want the 1,500. Okay, I just want to let you know that this is like a free. You can roll this with no penalty. You might get only 500 or 1,000, but you might win a car. Oh no, $1,500 in He's going to take the 1,500, folks. I'm not going to talk about
Dude, first off, he's just like, the way he's built, he just looks like a dumb gym idiot where he's like, no, I had a good day doing core today, Drew. I think I'm going to take that 1,500. Ah! And he's like, no, man, God damn it. You blew it! Yeah, he really does. Drew Carey's energy, if you go back like 10 seconds, he goes from being like hopeful to being like, this guy's actually, Jesus Christ, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's like, all right. Moron's gonna keep the 1,500, I guess.
He just walks away from it. He walks away from it the way like a teacher that refuses to help a student. Go back 10 seconds and watch.
If I could think of a rationale for this guy, maybe it's not completely clear to him.
That's what I was thinking.
That he only has to roll the one more die. But Drew Carey does explain it pretty good.
He understands. He thinks he's being tricked, and he's not going to fall for that.
Black Lou, your thoughts?
I just say I've watched many game shows with old black people or regular black people. And the thing,
the regular
black people, yeah. The thing about it is that you don't want to go home with nothing.
Yeah.
And when we watch games like this together, that's the big thing we scream about. That you sat there and like lost the 1,500. So he in his head is like, I'm going home with something. He's not hearing anything.
He's like, I'm not going to be an idiot. I'm going to go home with some fucking money. And then Drew Carey's like, dude, you can still go home with money. You're just going to have a chance at a car. Dude.
He's got as much a chance as a car as he does as getting the 1,500 again.
Yeah. I mean, it's all, you really are just playing with house money at that point.
Roll it one more time.
And then walk away with the 1,500. And we're fine.
Or whatever you get.
This isn't even a thing. So hit play, so you watch him, he's like looking up at him, look at the screen, he's like, come on, man.
1,000, but you might win a car. Oh no, $1,500 is fine. He's going to take the 1,500, folks. I'm not going to talk him out of it. Man. Oh, Kevin. You're a heartbreaker. You got a ping pong table. Let's get another contestant up here. Go ahead, George.
Watch, dude. Do you know what's so great about that? His face, when he said that, when he goes, you're a heartbreaker, watch here.
You got a ping pong table. Let's get another contestant.
His face, he's realizing something's up, and he's like, I fucked up. He's got that I fucked up face. Right when Drew goes, you're a heartbreaker, Kevin. He's like, wait, what? Oh no.
Have they reached out to him for comment of any sort?
No. I mean, you gotta be, first off, it's gotta be terrifying.
He has a one-word answer. He's like, motherfucker, I got bills.
Oh, I'm sorry, your cell phone free? He goes, what?
Oh, I don't realize your daddy pay your cell phone. I got to pay my own cell phone.
Last time I checked, Drew Carey was in, Drew Carey show's in syndication. You don't gotta worry about $1,500.
Worry about you, motherfucker.
Yeah. Shut up, I'm skinny Drew Carey. Bring back fat Drew Carey with the military haircut.
Christine, go back in the clip a little bit too, because I mean, way back. Because like when he just looks at me, he's so confident. He goes, "I'll take the 1,500."
Yeah.
He's got it all figured out.
Yeah. But all you get 2 more rolls. You get 2 more chances to to turn that 1,500 into a car. I want the 1,500.
That's my favorite. Somebody goes, he thinks about it too. He goes, that seems like it makes sense, but I'm not going to fall for the white man's tricks. Yeah. Give me that money, motherfucker.
Fuck you, slave master. 1,500.
You know what it is? He goes, I'm not going to play your fucking crazy, wacky ass game.
Yeah. Oh, next thing you know, you're going to build a highway right through where my apartment is. Get me the fucking 1,500.
White boy going to talk to a brother about throwing dice. Fuck up out of here, goofball.
With your dumb microphone, you even got the old one.
Fucking Peckerwood going to come talk to me.
This dumb smell like a dog when he wet.
Wet ass dog, motherfucker.
Get out of here. Go fuck your hookers, Drew Carey.
Yeah. Fuck off, man. Yeah, my rent due.
He just flinches out and beat it, white boy.
Get away from my 1,500 dice.
All right, Kevin, what you got?
I mean, if you just take it from the pause screen, it does look like his family's going like, yeah, 1,500, that's 200 apiece.
His dad's going, they're going to trick him out of that.
He goes, they're going to tax the shit out that money.
You have to turn around and give 700 to Uncle Sam.
You got to pay California tax on it. Then we bring it home, got to pay tax on it again.
You got a decent dinner tonight.
Tops, we all eat lobster. Red lobster.
Best case scenario, I got a cheddar biscuit in my right hand.
This can only work out one or two okay ways.
Yeah, Drew Carey's just bummed out. Go to the end because where he really fucking realizes it. Kevin.
You're a heartbreaker. On the ping-pong table. Let's go to the contestant. Go ahead, George.
What? Thanks so much.
You say, thank you. Do I get it in cash right now?
Yes. I want it in 10s and 20s. What?
Huh? Who?
What?
Let's take our first break.
Do we come back?
Yeah.
Gay buds?
Yeah, gay buds.
We're total gay buds.
Dude, hey, over the break? Gay buds?
Total gay buds.
Okay, we'll explain that when we come back.
Gay buds forever.
Gay buds for life.
GBFL. The Bonfire.
Gay buds for life.
You're a master of tailgates. You put 110% into planning every aspect of your tailgate, from the food to the seating and entertainment. And let's not forget the rituals. Every tailgate, you grill up your famous burgers while wearing your throwback jersey. I mean, they know a lot about you.
Oh, yeah. They've been reading my diary.
Yeah.
From all of your fears.
They have
the fact that you're an adult who sleeps with a nightlight.
Oh, remember how you hate spiders being under the toilet seat? Well, you better check twice. But here's one ritual we could all do without. People checking scores and updates on their cell phones. Come on, guys. How are we supposed to throw a pregame party while you've got your nose buried in your phone? It's time to introduce a new tailgate ritual, and that's HD TV from Dish and the Playmaker Portable Satellite Antenna. Dish lets you bring everyone together with conference rivalries, pregame interviews, highlights, and more. All in stunning HD. Visit dishtailgate.com and get Dish today. I'll slow you down, dude. I'll slow you right down, Jacob. Don't you ever get in my way. I'm a freight train getting through this.
If you use this thing, it's good for your car tailgates.
Watch this. The Playmaker sets up in minutes, doesn't need a Wi-Fi connection, and Dish pays you. All right. Now I want to go real slow. More. Stunning HD. Let's visit dishtailgate.com. Get Dish today.
Pace yourself.
Playmaker. Sets up in minutes. Doesn't need a Wi-Fi connection. I want to see how slow I can go. Jacob has to edit this. And with Dish pay-as-you-go programming,
you're whispering and talking slow.
You only pay for the months you use.
You know you want to buy it.
Make HDTV from Dish. Tailgate ritual. Visit dishtailgate.com today. Get free shipping for a limited time. Restrictions. I'll do better next time.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Oh, everyone, we're back. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95.
Jacob was telling us that Bryan Singer got fired. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're Big J. Oakerson. I'm Dan Soder. I'm sorry. I really fucked that up.
You're Big Jam. Dad. Who cares?
Okay. Stupid. We're at the Bonfire. Someone 20 minutes ago. I'm stupid.
I don't care.
I'm stupid and you're not.
If you're wondering today why Stephanie Falcone isn't way involved on the message boards, because she's right here in studio with us.
Message boards.
Yeah. What do you call it? Twitter?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Stephanie Falcone.
I'm turning 40 in a couple of days. I don't know what this crazy machines were.
Happy early birthday, Jay. That's Thursday.
Whatever you call it. I don't know. Everything's dumb.
Well, guys.
Your stupid message boards and your weird... and your emails. Sending all your crazy electronic mails.
Grandpa Jay, do you want to watch your stories?
I don't know. My goddamn back hurts. Stupid goddamn sciatic.
I'll tell you this. Grandpa Jay is going to be at the Comedy at the Carlson. That's Rochester, New York. Thursday, December 14th through Saturday, December 16th. Comedy at the Carlson. Go to bigjcomedy.com for tickets.
Simply because you're with me. And for Christ's sakes, if you could stay up late enough, Dan Soder's going to be at the Albany Funny Bone. That's Thursday, December 28th through Saturday, December 20th. Get your tickets at dansoder.com. Dan's not going to be available for long because he's so good. Oh, he's good. And I'm not just saying that because he's my grandson. I'm telling you, I love him, and he's a funny little schmeckle.
Speaking of us kissing, Black Lou sent us an article.
Don't say that. He has to go back to the hood with this information.
His white wife can protect him. She'll go, it was my literature.
She's like, did you really take $1,500 over a fucking car? He's like, well, even worse. Here's what I brought to the bonfire. What magazine is this from? It's Lou's blog.
Yeah. Lou's trying to push this. He goes, I think I can get this really off the ground. What's it called?
The Cut.
The Cut? Is that a real thing? Because this sounds like a fake article.
No, it's a real thing.
Oh, you're asking if it's like an Onion or type of thing.
Yeah. And it's not. It's a real magazine.
Oh, yeah, look,
part of
style.
New York Magazine.
It's part of New York Magazine.
Oh, yeah, it's got artsy-fartsy Asian shit, so this is real deal.
Well, of course, and this is how artsy they get. They found us an article. Go back to it, Christine?
Asians don't have humor.
Well, yes, they do. Come on.
No. They do not.
The stern people?
All horror. It's horror, fish stuff, and...
That's Jay's breakdown of Asian people.
Karate.
The Cut, this magazine saying the phenomenon of bud sex between straight rural men. They're already losing their factory jobs and now you're going to cut them at the knees, even this. Go down to the article and then if you could, make it large, so we could see.
What appears to be happening is they're saying it's not gay.
Or it's not, they're saying a lot of men have sex with other men but don't identify as gay or bisexual. A subset of these men who have sex with men, or MSM, live lives that are in all respects other than their occasional homosexual encounters. Quite straight and traditionally masculine. Yeah. They have wives and families, beards. They embrace very masculine norms and so on. They're gay. They fuck men. They just are not allowed to say they're gay because they live in rural communities where that's still ostracized.
And that's so, again, it falls right into it's falling under the protection of that, people identify whatever they want.
Yes.
So, exactly. So
this is where where people are so far left that they sound as crazy as the people that are as far right, where they're like, dinosaurs never existed. You're like, all right, well, that's kind of fucking nuts. We have evidence. And they're like, that's not gay. They just identify.
It's like Bill Cosby, you're a rapist. He's like, that's not how I identify.
I identify as a man who likes sleepy pussy.
I like to wipe the sleep out the pussy and then get in the pussy with the pussy and wipe the sleep out the pussy.
You ever cleaned out a dog's eye with your dick? That's how it feels when I rape the women. And I don't rape because I'm not a rapist.
I'm not a gay man just because I take the penis in the butt, the butt goes in the penis and the ball.
If you have gay sex in the barn, you're not a gay man because the barn is where the men are and the barn is sex place.
And then you put the penis in the butt and the butt's in the bathroom stall and the bathroom's in the building and the building's in the basement.
And then you ask your buddy about your fantasy football trades as your butt fucking in the butt.
Hey, I heard Matt Ryan's on the trade buck and you could have in your butt.
Thinking about
with the thing and the pudding on your butt.
I'm thinking about picking up Jimmy G from Sleeper League and then sucking your dick in the bathroom. What were you going to say, Christine?
Brain damage! I have a couple different things. It's just, it's exactly what you're saying. It's like I was trying for years to figure out any other way to say bisexual. Because it has such a bad connotation. It has such a slutty connotation.
But doesn't it do more damage to the homosexual homosexual community to say shit like this, where they're like, they're not gay, they're just far away from other gay stuff.
Yeah,
they're gay. It's okay,
feeding
guys.
into stereotypes of what gay is. It's not really like exploring the idea of, male bisexuality, because they might not be full. I don't believe that bisexuality only exists in women and not in men.
Well, yeah,
I just want to use the term. I'm like, it's like, dude, you want to come over about an hour before the show? He goes, what, you want to play some PlayStation or something? He goes, nah, PlayStation's broke, but I figured we could, watch TV or butt fuck.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you gotta come over. I got that episode of Cops where that girl fucking tries to stab the cop. It's like, yeah, it's like, someone smoke a bowl, watch that, and I don't know, maybe I'll suck your ass. Or,
you probably butt fuck or something.
Yeah, you want to, fuck me? Or I can fuck you. Yeah. I mean, it is Tuesday.
He goes,
we're buds. We're MSMs.
He goes, and did you shit yet? Because if you didn't shit yet, I'll just probably jerk off while you shit, then we can do that.
Yeah, like, dude, do you have your squatty potty? Because then I'll just go, I can take my pants off and you just watch me go.
You want to watch me take a shit? Isn't that gay? It's like, no, it's not, no, I don't identify that way.
I don't identify with that way at all. Go back up, Christine. Last year, NYU Press published the fascinating book, Not Gay, Sex Between Straight White Men. That sounds like a joke, like a Mel Brooks joke from a movie. That NYU would put out a book called Not Gay, Sex Between Straight White Men.
Yeah. Read my new book, Manly, How to Boof a Dude.
Yeah.
It sounds like, are we trying to redefine what gay, it's like there's gay and straight, and you can't redefine straight to be like,
it's your
but
pecker.
also...
It's
corkscrewing into a man's shitter.
It's by Jane Ward, a sexuality professor, Jane Ward, who also definitely jerks off to gay porn. She's one of those women who are like, I like to watch a man suck another man's dick.
Jane Ward sounds like she has short hair.
Oh, yeah.
Like dicks.
I bet and her pussy's probably like an electric pen sharpener. It's like,
they always sound like corn, they always smell like corn flour.
I don't like it. In it, Ward explored various subcultures in which what would be called straight homosexual sex abounds, not just the ones you'd expect, like the military and fraternity, but also biker gangs in conservative suburban neighborhoods, to better understand how the participants in these encounters experience and explain their attractions, identities, and rendezvous.
So,
because you call it rendezvous.
So
that's already gay.
Is the idea now, though, but that's the idea now, right? It's like try to get people to admit things, because they're trying to hide the fact that they're gay. Now they're going to be like, oh no, come out, because you're not gay. It's like, what, because you and a couple of your biker buddies fuck, that makes you gay? Don't listen to society. Listen to the person that writes for The Cut, America's premier Asian magazine.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be sandwiched in between articles of Tokyo drifting and how to listen to your mom.
Bending spoons with your mind.
Go down.
And ghee making. Make your own ghee out of an old pair of pajamas.
Not gay. It's also sexuality built on lying to your partner, sneaking around, doing things you're not comfortable admitting to. They're trying to make this sound like it's somehow good for these guys.
Dude,
but I'm like, no, that's just ridiculous.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. Silva sought to find more about these men, so he recruited 19 men for Men casual encounter boards on Craigslist and then interviewed them. Every guy on Craigslist who's trying to fuck a dude is in the closet. That's why it's Craigslist. So they're not going to be like, oh yeah, no, that's where I get good dick.
Oh, shit, interview time!
You better button it up, mister.
It's interview time!
But by the way, all out gay men go on apps, don't they? Don't they go on Scruff and Gruff and Binder and Binger and Banger?
Yeah. Craigslist is for some sneaky shit.
It is. It's like to sell furniture and to fuck dudes.
What's your name?
I don't want to tell my friends.
I mean, Tom.
I'm straight Tom. I'm straight Tom. I met you on Craigslist. I was supposed to help you move.
You asked me to... oh yeah, I'm Tom. Man with a van.
Yeah, I'm here to help out. So that's so funny. And it says... He interviewed him for about an hour and a half each about their sexual habits, lives, and sense of identity. Yeah, when they got the senses of identity, all those guys were looking for a way out, where he's like, so... we're looking at how you identify. He's like, oh, I definitely don't identify as gay. No, 1 minute. So it's crazy, right? It's crazy that I think this way.
But what about when that guy Kyle was just here? He goes, oh, that was bud fucking.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what I don't like about the liberal media is you guys are just so grandiose in how you paint pictures, man. There's nuance. Fuck my buddy. I'm not gay.
They also seem to say, because, reading some of the different people that they interviewed.
Yeah.
They seem to think that like because there's no love, they're like, oh no, we're just like friends that fuck. I'm like, do you think that all straight sex is riddled with love?
Do you want to know how I shut down sexually? When you throw love in it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know how much unloving sex I've had in my life?
You can ask every one of my ex-girlfriends. There are severe intimacy issues.
Dan, I love you.
So does this mean I'm gay? I just like straight sex?
Dan, I love you, but I prefer to love you and not fuck you.
Do you know what?
I just love you and not fuck you.
Dude, I think I'm going to marry Vecchione on that. We're going to tax break.
Fucking.
No, we do the opposite of butt fucking, where we're gay married. We're just married as husband and husband, but we fuck women.
That's platonic. That's how I would, my entire relationship with my college roommate.
Yeah.
Was basically that. It was like platonic marriage.
Yeah. It's like, we make a good pair, and bang some women on the side, keep it going.
Big deal.
But you're a classic new gay relationship. I don't identify with butt sex. I identify with straight sex, but I'm gay.
It's so weird.
We're living in this very weird time where everybody's trying to redefine sexuality. Like these young kids are acting like gender non-bi. I was like, do we not remember androgyny all through the 80s? Like, this is not the first time that gender play has happened.
Of course, Kate Moss was like real big on, or like even all that.
Prince?
But
could they even have like It's Pat? Could that even happen again?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no way.
SNL would have got shut down, if that came out. But this sentence is hilarious because it says, a few responses along the lines of straight, but bi. But more straight. It's like, of course these guys are grabbing whatever you're giving them. They're like, hey, so you fucked a dude? He's like, yeah, but I'm not gay. And he's like, all right.
I'm not looking for it. I mean, if there's a cuck there, I'll suck it.
He goes, I'm sorry. Last time I checked, one man's trash is another man's gold. My friend doesn't want to suck a dick, I will, because it's gold to me.
Hey, you want in on this pussy, man? No? I'll get over here. I'll tug you. I'll finish her off.
Listen, man, what happened to empathy? What happened to giving? I give my butthole to my friend Derek when we're out in his truck drinking natty ices, talking about how big of bitches our wives are, and then I notice that he just holds me in a way that I feel real comfortable. Whatever, man, we're buds.
We were sitting in the foxhole. We were talking about first thing we were going to eat when we got home off this last tour. And then, I looked over at him and I saw his eyes remind me a lot of my wife's eyes, but not more like sexy like a man, right? And then I started looking at his dick and I was like, oh, that actually looks pretty good, but like a pussy, but like better, like a dick.
Like an outie instead of an innie.
Yeah. I mean, who wants to stick their, you'd rather stick your tongue on something that's out. You don't want to put your tongue in something.
That's how you get shit bit off, man.
And that's crazy, man. Put my tongue in that girl's butthole. Likely to come out no tongue.
And I can't talk the rest of my life.
Is that what you want? Yeah. So call me gay again, motherfucker.
I suck his dick. I'm straight. I'm an MSM. I know we were out just working the fields and, got late. Crops were done. And I saw the sunrise and I was standing next to Mike and I caught a whiff of his sweat. And I was like, dude, you stink. He's like, what do I stink like? And I was like, stink like sexy. Punched him in the stomach.
He's like, I like the 69 mainly because when the balls are in each other's eyes, no one can see what's happening.
I call it God's blindfold. It's the old gay blindfold. Dude, I love that. This is definitely the sex that starts with chest punches.
Oh yeah. Come on, bud.
He goes, what are you doing?
What's up, dude? Man, your shoulders looking fucking tight. You been doing fucking shrugs or something?
Dude, someone's doing low rep, high reps, low weight. You get shreddo, bro.
Bet you could fucking rip a Yellow Pages in half with those fucking pecs.
Dude, I'm gonna be crazy, man. Now, Packers-Vikings is on Monday night, and we gotta go down to Buffalo Wild Wings. But I'm thinking, you want a butt fuck?
The 4 o'clock game's over at 7 o'clock. Nighttime doesn't start till 8:25. That gives us about an hour and a half to order pizza. And while we're waiting for the pizza, just enough time to bud fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think you were going to go there.
He's like, did you say butt fuck? He goes, no. I mean, that could be part of it. But butt fuck, whatever you're into. Light hand stuff, a little bit of mouth action.
Oh, then we just kind of work all the way around it. This is just...
I think it's just, people struggling with their sexuality, trying to pretend like they're not something they are.
Please go down to Ward in 2015 examines dude sex. A type of male sex that white, masculine, straight men in urban or military contexts frame as a way to bond and build masculinity with other similar
bros.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I'm happy that sentence was in there because I was just going to say that.
Heteroflexible.
It's completely, this is such a fucking white dude's thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you felt this way, if you were in a community, like a mixed community, and you were a black dude who felt this way, the odds of what you'd have to go through to find the other black guy willing to admit he wants to do this, I bet is a climb.
Yeah, astronomical.
I bet that is a climb. You think it's hard to get a half-closeted gay guy to try some gay shit with you? I bet a black guy's got to be 10 times worse. You know what I mean?
Well, he's got to keep...
He's like, you know, the guy's getting his hair braided or something like that. He's like, yo, man, cornrows looking tight, man. When those is done, I don't know, man, you want to, like, I don't know, pull a dick sound, just kind of see what happens or something. I was like, what the fuck you talking about? He goes,
nothing, man.
What are you talking about, Lamar? He goes, no, nothing, man, nothing. I've been reading these fucking stupid Asian magazines lately because they're mixing my mind up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say nothing like that.
White dudes out in the burbs just butt fucking each other all willy-nilly.
They call it butt fucking. I mean, if you want to see what all the hullabaloo's about, I mean, I'll do it with you.
So Carrillo and Hoffman in 2016 referred to their primarily urban participants as hetero-flexible.
There you go.
Given that they were exclusively or primarily attracted to women. Well, if they're exclusively attracted to women, why are they fucking men? That you just contradict yourself in that sentence.
Because it's science!
No, but if you say you're exclusively attracted to women, then why are you fucking men?
Science!
Also, an interesting thing, to jump ahead a little bit in this article is that they're not attracted. They're like guys that wouldn't go to gay bars. They're not attracted to the effeminate guys. They make that very clear. So they're attracted to the masculinity, which I'm like, that doesn't make it less gay to be attracted, which I get because I'm not attracted to butch woman. I'm attracted to feminine woman.
Lipstick lesbians are the best.
Wait, can I read a part?
Yeah, and I know which part you're going to read because it makes me so goddamn happy.
How the participants reinforce their straightness, right? Are we in the same spot?
Yeah.
They reinforce their straightness through unconventional interpretations of same-sex with terms such as helping a buddy out, relieving urges, acting on sexual desires for men without sexual attraction to them.
Well, then what is that? How is that possible?
Relieving general sexual need. Exactly, where it's like, oh, man, I was going to jerk off, Dan, but I mean, you're here, so I mean, like, I got to type something. So I'm trying to 2 birds, 1 stone this thing. Yeah. If you can get down there and tug me off, dude, I'm going to finish sending this email.
Dude, you're going to think I'm a dick. I got to be in Midtown in like 35 minutes. I was going to jerk off before my shower. I'm going to throw it out there. Will you blow me? And then we can just can you just help me out?
Just like, do me a favor, and I know you have larger than average teeth, which is one of the things I liked about you. But if you could just really try to buckle those bitches back for this one, because dude, I don't want you to be raking me up all night.
Again, I am not attracted to dudes, so I'm just going to tell you, in order to help me out, you need to spit on it and then talk dirty as you jerk off and look up at me, and then I'll come faster. I mean, again, I'm helping you, helping me out. So
if you could just butt fuck me, it'd be great. Now, you're like, why butt fuck me? It's because I think you're ugly. Yeah. And I don't want to look at you as another man. But I want to feel that happen.
Dude, and again, I don't want to make you feel weird, but I'm going to lay on my back. If you could put my legs over your shoulders, and then as you fuck me, my dick can rub against your belly.
I'm going to call you Darlene the whole time.
Yeah. And I need you to be kind of rough with me. But again, you're just helping me out. And this is not gay. I got a date later tonight. So I just kind of want to be, fucked nice and good before I go, oh, God, it's gay. It's just gay.
Did you just come on me, you queer?
Oh,
come on, man.
Why are you such a fag? Are you getting emotional after I sucked your dick?
You're supposed to let it dissolve in my bung.
Yeah, dude. You know I'm a dirty girl. Trap it in my hair. This is bud sex. Captures the interpretations as well as how to participate, how the participants had sex and with whom they partnered. The specific type of sex the participants had with other men, bud sex, cemented their rural masculinity and Wait, how is that possible? Where it says that it's cemented their rural masculinity and heterosexuality.
To themselves. It's making your own, it's setting your own boundaries and then calling that's what it is. Like, no, I'm not gay. It's like, so you've,
sucked your friend off in a tractor.
Although, we have a guest coming in here at the break that actually has some insight on this, quite honestly. I never even thought about that. But
let's take the break. Let's take a break and we'll bring him right in.
Absolutely. Sounds good. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
It's Culture Club. We're going straight, actual out of the closet homosexual.
Yeah, none of this half-stepping bullshit.
It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95, Big J. Oakerson, Dan Soder.
If you're gonna do it all the way, man. Or let everyone have butt sex. Either we can all have butt sex, or nobody has butt sex.
Come on, society, make a decision. What does it mean when I'm sucking Dan's dick?
Jay and I want to know if we can do a cobra eating its own tail.
What do I call it? Do I get into college easier, or is it just two straight guys blowing each other?
Our guest, good buddy, and you can catch him running his new half hour for the Comedy Central half hours at the Comedy Cellar at Fat Black Pussycat tonight at 11 p.m. So if you're in New York City, go check out Mike Lawrence at the Fat Black Pussycat tonight at 11 p.m. And then he'll be in Poughkeepsie on Wednesday, December 6th. So that's tomorrow, or this Wednesday.
I don't judge
Jay's birthday.
I don't judge your radioing ever, but that was all discombobulated.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I did? Because I thought it was going to be a smooth takedown. I thought it was going to be one plug in, and then I found out it was tonight.
I read it ahead. I worried when you started doing it that was going to happen.
Because I thought the plug for the Fat Black Pussycat was going to be like tomorrow, and I was going to be like, and then on Thursday, but
hey, the important thing is we've all done an hour on Comedy Central. Mine just took 5 years to make.
Yeah. And yours is a two-parter. Those are way better. It's way better for ad revenue.
Yeah.
Mike Lawrence.
Glad to have you back in New York, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah,
welcome back
fun.
to the Beast Coast.
Do you not miss the cold?
I don't at all.
Are you LA Mike Lawrence?
Yeah, but I'm the only person who's gotten fatter in LA. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
No one else is touching the cupcakes at work.
You won't change me, LA. I'll change myself.
I can't just drink these LaCroix alone.
Yeah. I got nothing. He goes, I'm not jogging in the morning. What do I give a shit?
Hey, yeah. I want on that side.
It's good to see. I wanted to know before you even walked in what I have not seen your take on Justice League. I'm sure it's negative. Everyone always said it's going to be negative.
See, that bothers me. I've liked a lot of stuff recently. I thought Thor Ragnarok was maybe the best Marvel movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's fantastic.
Really good.
It's really great.
I enjoyed that.
I loved Coco. Coco was amazing.
That's Disney?
Yeah, Disaster Artist was great.
Okay.
Yes, I like stuff. I saw 3 Billboards. It was pretty good.
All right, now let's get to
Disaster Artist. I'm actually curious about. I can't wait to see that. Christine just went this weekend with Sal Volcano and a bunch of people to see The Room, the actual movie.
Yeah,
she's never seen it before.
Oh man,
you gotta see Disaster Artist. It's amazing because I've never seen something so eloquently make fun of a person, but also honor and celebrate them. Because you leave the movie going, how did this guy exist? But also, I'm glad he was alive.
Well, the movie...
He's still alive, but you could talk about him in the past tense.
The movie Disaster Artist is James Franco.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen directed.
Seth Rogen directed. He plays Tommy Wiseau, who famously... or maybe, semi-famously, made a film called The Room, which was, I think, dubbed the worst movie of all time. If not, I thought Chud.
Until Justice League came out. There's my thoughts.
Oh, it all makes sense.
And it slides in. Have you ever seen The Room, Dan?
Yes. It got real big in New York back in like 2009, 2008.
Yeah.
And I had an ex-girlfriend who loved it. She lived right over in that area where it's playing like by your house now. Mm-hmm. And we went over, we saw it, and like people threw forks, and it was almost like Rocky Horror.
It's spoons. Yeah. Post, sincere movie sex is decent, but post ironic movie sex, that's the fucking stuff right there.
Yeah.
Isn't it great that we laughed at effort?
But the guy is, I think, certifiable, honestly. Tommy Wiseau, like he never quite got it, I don't think, ever.
Well,
he never got the joke was on him a bit.
Well, we were talking about Windy City Heat last night at your house, and that's almost a similar thing, but not, he was actually involved with the making of The Room.
Well, it's all his baby. Windy City Heat is a movie that's a 2-hour prank on somebody, essentially, who doesn't.
The thing is, Disaster Artist, it has all those questions, but it doesn't completely answer all the questions you have, because I don't think there is an answer. He's not going to ever give one, but I think that kind of makes the world better. It's like, as a fan of pro wrestling, they call it kayfabe.
Yeah.
When it's the illusion that it's real. Tommy Wiseau is a guy who completely lives in kayfabe, and I love that. I don't want to lose that completely.
And you think that is what it is? You think there's a lot of character to it? Because I think
there's some character, and I even think I think he made a sincere movie that was terrible. He did the best that he could. He did, laugh about it after. But I certainly think certain things that we know or don't know don't need to be told.
Sure. But
that's the mystery
but you do feel like he does realize he made a shitty movie, or do you think
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Do you think he thought he made a good movie?
I think he realized what people thought of it after.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing. It's like, The Room is basically like if someone headlines a bringer show. You know, like if they just fill the room and do 90 minutes and they just started comedy because they can't get booked anywhere else. And that's how the Disaster Artist kind of portrays it. He can't make it and everyone's like, well, why don't you just make your own movie? And that's what he does.
Yeah.
And I think he did the best that he could. It was terrible. I think he was smart to afterwards be like, oh no, I was in on it.
Yeah.
He does. That's what I say. That's what I'm a little out of school on. He did say I was in on the joke. At a point, he did.
That's what he's been doing for the last 13 years since it came out. He said that it's a comedy now. He's like, that was my intention all along. I don't think that's true.
He bad-bend it.
That's what I was just thinking. There's a movie on Amazon Prime called Bad Ben, which is like a really bad Paranormal Activity type movie, but he has a very thick Delaware County accent.
This is no longer your home. It's time for you to cross over.
So that's basically it.
There you go.
It was so bad that we found...
I feel like I bought auto parts off that guy, and I don't even drive a car.
Absolutely did. He definitely is a AutoZone manager. But anyways, Jay thought it was the funniest thing in the world, called me, he called Bennington, he called a bunch of people when we watched it, and it was funny, and then we got the creator of the movie on, and he's like, no, I knew. No, he first it says, that's why I said I think we need a little more credit. He at first says he doesn't understand why people think he made a comedy. He made a horror movie, and then he made a prequel. I'm not sure what the feedback on that was. Yeah.
Then he made, this was all in a matter of months, by the way. Then he made the third in the trilogy movie, and that one now he says is like, watch my new horror comedy.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it's like,
See, it's so weird when people will like then double back and be like, oh no, it was a joke all along, when it's like, you know how rigorous like post-production is? Like that. And that's something that minor spoiler put, Disaster Artist does not address that part of the movie. You see them shoot the movie.
Yeah.
But then it's like, then the movie premieres, but it's like, post is a long, rigorous, even on a piece of garbage, that's months of color correcting and editing and all of that. And that's literally when you actively get to make the movie that people see. You take all the raw footage and, you know.
Yeah, put it together with the music and the cues and everything. So this, Christine has a clip of...
But now, do you feel, what she has up here is James Franco bringing Tommy Wiseau on Jimmy Kimmel. Do you think in something like that, or Dave Franco saying he would be awesome to get him to the Oscars this year, is there a bit of like parading a handicapped person around? I mean, to a degree, like, he doesn't understand that, like, hey man, go get a tuxedo. Everyone's sort of laughing at you.
Yeah, like, dude,
they're laughing, but they are. So, I mean, yeah, it is both. It's punching down, but it's rewarding too. Like, the punching down is look at this weirdo, but the rewarding is like, he did make a thing, you know,
that
and there's all these people even way more talented than him that say they're gonna do something. I mean, he had the resources to, which nobody knows where that comes from still.
Like, his money, yeah. So and also, doesn't he adhere to the idea that he is American? I think he's always made a thing about that.
In this clip, this is the first time he breaks a little bit, which was kind of sad to me. It was like...
On Kimmel?
On Kimmel? Like, it was, like, yeah, he says he's from Europe, and it would be like if Ric Flair had said that there was a day he didn't drink.
Yeah, where he goes, I take Sundays off and go to church. Hit play.
Star of one of the strangest cult movies of all time. It's called The Room. Please welcome Tommy Wiseau.
I just realized I disturbingly dressed like Tommy Wiseau.
You got a real fucking casual Wiseau.
Dude, sweet Wiseau. Sweet Wiseau outfit.
Are you going to go full Wiseau for the premiere?
I imagine that's what Bret Hart looks like at a funeral.
Yeah, where he's like, I miss this guy. Hell of a Boston crab.
He was my friend, and I will always remember him.
First of all, congratulations. James Franco made a movie about your movie. That's got to be exciting for you.
It is.
You are, 36, 37 years old?
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You will not say where you're from?
No, I can tell you.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah,
I'm originally from Europe, but I'm right now American, like everybody else. Long story short, I used to grow up in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, people ask me, where you come from, right? Mm-hmm. So, what do you want to do? Which country I pick? Well, I picked New Orleans. Right?
I see. Wait, this is new. This is new. This is big.
So, pause. In the movie, multiple people ask him where he's from, and he's like, New Orleans. He never says anything else. And people are like, you're kind of full of shit. And
so, James Franco's learning this for the first time.
Yeah. That's pretty great.
He has never said this before. Tommy, this is new. What street did you live on in New Orleans?
Chalmette.
Okay, there you go. We'll check.
Chalmette actually is a city as well.
Oh, it's a city and a street?
Yes, you can say.
All in one little area?
By the way, he's showing more emotion in this interview than he shows in the entire movie.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the movie, is that everything he says, like sadness, grief, anger, passion, is always the same.
You're tearing me apart.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
No, you cannot do this to me.
No.
This was New Orleans accent.
Actually, Clemmer Street.
Okay, so we know you're from Europe.
Yeah,
we know that you lived in New Orleans. You're an American now. You've come to this country.
Yes.
I thought you were all-American guy.
I am now.
That's funny. James Franco looks like his ass is a little chapped.
Yeah, dude, he is. I was noticing that. Yeah. He's a little fucking red. It's
a little different.
He's like doing like this. He's going like, oh yeah. No, I thought you were an all-American guy. Like that's like the energy he's giving.
He really is giving kayfabe.
Yeah, he broke kayfabe.
Like, dude.
And then Franco's like, hey, you can't fucking break kayfabe. What do you mean?
He's like, I just made a movie about, that more people are going to see than your own movie probably about you and
this
the things you say.
This American guy.
About this lie you told for years and now you just told the truth.
When you get on panel on Kimmel?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just got out there and got so excited.
I meet Jimmy Kimmel. I loved Man Show. The all-American guy.
The greatest trick devil ever pulled is to say he's from New Orleans, but really Europe.
Oh, Jimmy.
I followed Jimmy back to Wimbledon money.
Oh, come on. He was on K-Rock.
There's no wrong Tommy Wiseau impression.
Yeah.
It's shitty as that kind of works.
That's a good Wiseau.
Yeah.
That's why you have to see the room. Yeah, I know you saw.
I have the DVD of the room, and yes, the room. First of all, I don't think you need to have seen the room to enjoy the movie. No, but it helps definitely. I think it's a fun movie to see.
He's like pissed. Look, go back a couple seconds. Like James Franco does the tongue in the bottom of the lip pissed look over. Watch.
Also because they're here pushing the DVD of the room, which is not his deal.
Right there. Look at that. Hit play.
A lot of movies are bad, but they're not fun. The movie. No.
Right.
It helps, definitely. I think it's a fun movie to see. And a lot of movies are bad.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
It's funny. It's like if a bully, gave a kid a wedgie and then everyone started chanting wedgie and, celebrated the kid but not the bully.
Yeah. What? I was bullying him, though. I'm the funny one.
Do you not know how condescension works?
Yeah. You're supposed to give me credit.
Yeah.
I always say you can laugh, you can cry, you can express yourself, but please don't hurt
yourself.
Do you like James's imitation of you?
I love it. Yeah, he's a great accent. My accent always changes. So you have to keep going.
Yeah.
Now, Tommy, you told me the other day that you liked my movie.
Your movie?
Dude, he legitimately talks to him like he's mentally retarded. He's talking to him like he's
Tommy,
fucking with a retarded kid.
Tommy, now show him how you do somersaults now.
He goes,
what did Uncle James teach you? Somersault? Look at him go. Yeah. He goes, he kind of fell off to the side there. He goes, just fucking please clap for the goddamn somersault.
You're moving your mouth a little slow. Do you need more peanut butter? Can we get the man more peanut butter?
You go, Tommy. Now, Tommy, you said that you can do your tummy trick for my friends, right? This guy's gonna fucking do it. He's a fucking moron. Tommy, do your tummy trick.
Again, to fill anybody in who's not familiar with the movie The Room, I believe several things about it that are funny are it's green screen.
Yeah.
The whole movie's green screen, so the backdrops are always ridiculous.
Yeah.
And not real looking. And also, his accent changes several times. And also, I believe the movie wasn't filmed with sound correctly. So most of the movie is them. They had to rewatch the movie and like
they did
say
ADR.
Yeah,
oh, that's so great.
I think if you watch like the famous like I did not hit her, I did not. Like
I did not.
It's not synced up necessarily.
Can you bring that clip up? Can we just say that Debadoo is looking?
I know. I sit over here. I feel like I lose you guys every Monday around this time.
I'm so sorry. Just an angel goes in that room. We were just in that room, Jay.
I know. She's touching butts with me right now.
No, she's not. She's standing up, but man, she will. Good Lord, she's gorgeous.
Here's a video.
Not true. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, that's totally ADR.
Yeah, the whole movie.
Yeah,
is completely ADR. Any clip you watch of the movie, you will see that it's not. It's not coming out of the mouth.
Watching that, I was like, is the sound not synced right in this thing?
Well, what's amazing in the Disaster Artist, it's based on the book of the guy, Greg Sestero, who plays Mark.
Mm-hmm. I met him
Dave
before.
Franco. And that's why the movie works to me, is because it's about this seemingly regular guy who bonds with a weird. I don't think like you could have a movie where the Tommy Wiseau is the protagonist. I mean, The Room proved that.
Sure,
but him as this weird force of nature.
Yeah,
like it is. Like I think I like it more because I live in LA, but LA crazy and New York crazy are two entirely different things. Like in show business,
delusion.
Yeah, but it is kind of like fascinating and inspiring in a way, because like here, like if you do like an open mic and there's a crazy open micer, like their goal is that they like get to do like the, big show at the UCB, but in LA, they all got the scripts already written. Like, they're ready to go.
For their Oscar or their major hit.
Yeah. It's a different, like, here, someone will be like, oh, how can I get at that club? I've had people just flat out, so you got a half hour, who do I send mine to?
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Yeah. So LA Crazy is more like, hey, I have a whole production company set up for this whole thing.
Well, they do, yeah. You'll go to an open mic and there'll be a guy with his Twitter handle on his t-shirt.
Yeah.
And it's just, he's already made his own merch. And I know there is that like, ugh of it, but at the same time, there's something like kind of admirable about that. Like, if you're gonna be a failure anyway, be a big failure.
Go all the way.
But some people do get like build a following off of just like their extreme merchandising of themselves. Yeah, and that merchandising might be the wrong word, but exactly that. You always wear a shirt that's like the same kind of thing, or you're always plugging your stuff, exactly. You have a hat that has your bucket.
Yeah,
your
you'll
stuff
do a showcase with 8 other comics and they'll still have a merch table set up.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Let's watch the end of this James Franco interview, because I'm very interested, because he was treating him like a puppy dog.
Okay.
You want to see him be put to sleep?
Sonny. He likes this movie Sonny I did, where Nick Cage directed. I played a gigolo in New Orleans.
So you were confused. Oh, well, sure.
I'm not confused at all. I like the movie.
You like that movie?
Yeah. But Disaster Artist, definitely, I saw it 3 times. I think everyone in America should see it, as simple as it is.
How closely do you think James and the story captured your essence?
I would say 99.9%.
What was the point?
I like clapping. Yeah, this worked out.
Loud noises make me freak out.
Oh, I'm basically human bear, but like circus bear. I ride bike around. James feeds me treats.
Now I balance ball on nose.
Oh, I will not bite Jimmy Kimmel.
This is what famous musicians are now. It used to be like singers and stuff, and now it's some like, I stand behind keyboard and make the fuck music.
Yeah, it really is. He could be
Blop, blop. It's my new single.
He does look like he's in a Cinderella cover band.
Have you ever,
just Cinderella?
Yeah,
have you ever wished you were in the game Pong, but were also on drugs?
Yeah.
That is my album.
I sell out 90,000 seats in Sweden. They built up a new stadium for my computer noises.
My music is the soundtrack of getting a blowjob in Gothenburg.
He told me that before. I didn't know what he was going to think of it the first time he saw it. Because he said of the book, Greg's book, it only 40% true.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. So we based it on that book, and I thought he would maybe not like it. And he said, no, I approve 99.9%.
I see.
I said, well, Tommy, what's the 0.1%? Now,
What is
he said? No, he said, James, I think you should look at lighting in the beginning of film. Like, you'd think he was going to say, like, no, that didn't happen. Whatever.
That's hilarious.
Like, no, look at lighting in
he
the
came
beginning
in
of
on
film.
technical level.
No, it is a good punch.
But I realized that he was wearing the glasses. During he wears those when he watches movies. So you thought maybe a little...
I had a chance actually to meet the guy, Greg Sestero, before me and Kurt Metzger met him. From we did like a fake, like, I don't know if it exists on the internet at all, but we did like a fake Room 2 trailer years ago when this thing first...
It was like 2009.
Yeah, when it first got big.
I would love if he took Tommy's sunglasses off and there were just little mouths with teeth. Like the Corinthian and Sandman. Yeah, be the best.
Don't look at me.
But he is
feed my eyes.
I wonder how much money. I wonder if he's now wealthy off of all this.
I mean, he was wealthy then. The movie cost $6 million. There's I mean, this is in the Wikipedia page too, but you know, when you make a movie, you rent the equipment. Yeah. He just bought it out.
He's bought all the movie equipment.
And there are scenes where
that's crazy.
They were like, we could just film on location. Like, there's an alleyway, like right there. And he's like, no, build the alleyway.
Yeah, he just kept throwing money at it.
Yeah,
he thought it was going to be great. And then they hired who plays in the Disaster Artist? Who plays the girl? Is it a famous
her name
actress?
Is Ari Gaynor. She's really good.
Wait, did they get the original girl?
No.
No, they don't have the original.
No, it's an actress. She's been in a bunch of stuff. I think it's, Ari Gaynor. She's really good in the movie, though.
The girl in the original was just left of attractive enough to be like a movie star.
Yeah.
That's why it's so funny that when we did the parody thing, like, of course, I played the girl.
Well, in the Wikipedia page, it says that...
This is the girl who played it in the Disaster Artist.
Yeah. So he had understudies for each actor, which is unheard of in a movie. And she was one of the understudies. So the original Lisa wasn't able to do it, probably because she finally read the script. Yeah. And then they brought in the actress who ended up doing it.
Oh. That's so funny. It is, when I met that Greg Sestero guy, I had more of the idea that he was like, oh yeah, this dude is clueless.
Right.
Like Tommy Wiseau. I don't know if they had a falling out or anything ever.
Well, you can tell that Tommy doesn't like him because he said in that interview, he goes, 40% true.
40%, which is true.
Well, I asked a set because I didn't realize this was a $6 million movie. It had a real budget. There was casting. Like, all those actors were just hired to
like
do a project.
Moonlight cost $2.2 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it looks incredible.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really beautifully shot film. I mean, I know obviously it's 14 years difference, but it's also like you can do a lot with a small budget.
Blair Witch was like 10,000. Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, 10,000. Paranormal Activity was 60,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, so this guy had $6 million and just
Two Girls, One Cup was $2.99, and that was just for the cup.
Yeah. That's a snow globe cam.
Well, and whatever kind of sriracha sauce or whatever I got through them. I mean, you have to make the soft serve. You know what I mean?
BYO sriracha. They came that way.
Let's take our last break, and then we'll come back and take this thing all the way out. What do you say?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. 'Cause we gotta talk about more about dude banging or bro bang.
Oh yeah, bro bangs.
What's it called?
Dude bang.
Bud bang.
Bud sex.
Bud sex.
Bud sex.
Not to be confused with butt sex. It's bud sex.
Guys, get it together. We're flexible.
Mike Lawrence is hanging out with us. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. That's Wham! I'm Big J, that's Dan Soder. Joining us, Mike Lawrence. You can catch Mike Lawrence running his new half hour for Comedy Central at the Comedy Cellar at the Fat Black Pussycat. That is tonight at 11 p.m. And if you're out in the Poughkeepsie area, you campers can catch him at the Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie, which is me and Dan have both done. It's such an awesome room. And I know you guys come out there. So come out and show your support for Mike Lawrence. That's Wednesday, December 6th. Laugh It Up Comedy in Poughkeepsie. For tickets and tour dates, visit MikeLawrence MikeLawrenceComedy.com. That's MikeLawrenceComedy.com. Wow. Before Mike came in, we went on that very fun tangent of Tommy Wiseau. I'm always happy. I'm always down to talk some Wiseau.
You already down to go Wiseau? Is it Wiseau?
Wiseau, I think.
Wiseau.
Let's talk about dudes going up the wazoo.
Speaking of the wazoo, when's the last time you had your wazoo filled with bros?
Butt sex. It's the new thing for straight rural men.
So is the Bud Bowl just an orgy now?
Yeah, it's just
it's just a bunch flannel shirt fuck fest.
It's a bunch of farm hands just fucking plowing ass.
Bud Light is just a hand job.
Yeah. Hey, can you go Bud Light on me? Hey, you want to go? You want to go Bud Heavy in the bathroom?
You go Bud Light with lime.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a tall boy, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, two-hander.
How about we go outside and Bud Ice this?
So what we're filling in is
this tangent brought to you by Michelob.
rural guys who identify as completely straight, not even a question about it, in times of boredom, downtime, filling time, whatever it may be.
Relief.
Just, helping a brother out, as they call it with each other sometimes.
Helping a dude out.
This is the weirdest way to honor Heath Ledger's memory.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It's always, it's just some kind of a way to always pay
there's
homage.
an article about something that an Academy Award nominated movie addressed 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's literally that movie.
It's about
I ain't queer or nothing.
But I love you, so I guess I am, on a certain level. But have to identify with myself as a little bit homosexual.
I never saw that whole movie because I always come early. But they,
what was it, like Randy Quaid with the binoculars going,
oh, you mean the spit in the hand? Yeah, that usually makes me blow my top too.
But was it the actual thing in the movies that I thought at the end of it, by the end, they were like, they do love each other and they are gay for each other.
Well, but then you don't know how the movie ends?
I don't.
Oh.
Someone dies. Yeah, sure. I know that.
Yeah, he dies. So
I don't know if they ever actually come, I don't think the Heath Ledger character ever comes out. I think the Jake Gyllenhaal character is trying to get
Well, no, they're gay. You always come in. What's the problem? You're not going to get pregnant.
That's the best part. Hats off. Right
when Michelle Williams is like, you boys ain't fishing. And then she like, I got the receipts and everything. Like, it's this dumb line, but then she backs it up with evidence.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
You weren't fishing, and also I did all this paperwork.
That was the worst year at the Oscars, because it was that and Crash. And Crash won, but both were just terrible.
I thought Brokeback was such a heart-wrenching love story. I really loved it.
It was beautifully filmed, but I thought it was kind of cheesy.
One of my favorite...
Any movie that has the line, you boys ain't fishing, should
I
not
can't
get an
quit
Oscar.
you.
I can't quit you.
One of my favorite reactions I'd ever when it came out, I was out in L.A.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2005?
Yeah, it was like one of my very early times going out to L.A., and I went to a diner and bumped into Kyle Grooms out there, comedian. And then Kyle Grooms goes, man, I hate even asking this, but I'm just trying to talk to someone about it who saw it. He goes, did you see Brokeback Mountain? I was like, no, why did you hate it? Was it weird? I mean, I knew what it was about at that point already. Everyone did.
Yeah.
I was like, why? What happened? Did you like it? He was like, man, them dudes loved each other, man. He's like he was trying to get me to come around to it. Like, man, it's not gay. They just two guys, man. He's like, oh man, they don't care about each other.
I like that your Kyle Grooms impression doesn't even sound like Kyle Grooms. It sounds like everyone's impression of Brokeback Mountain. Man, they just love each other.
You think he was trying to lure me in? Yeah. Oh man, I figure if I talk like this, maybe you'll boof me on this diner table.
Brokeback Mountain, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, I don't know, man. I was just really trying to get you into the spirit. So I'm gonna kiss it. What's great is they interviewed these guys.
I saw 2005, Big J Grooms was not one of the things that was happening at that time.
You didn't think that was
I'm aware.
Well, in the article, they interviewed rural men who have sex with other men, that they also, Mike, we didn't tell you this, they got off Craigslist man-for-man encounters. So then, of course, all the guys were like, well, of course, I'm not gay. I'm just trying to waste time. No one on Craigslist is going to say they're gay if they're in man-and-man secret encounters. Yeah. But on one of it, if you go back to the article,
please, because what I just read.
Yeah, I do. It's so funny. That's what I want to read. As Kane, one of the interview subjects, says, I'm not really drawn to what I would consider really effeminate faggot types. Like the masculine, but he does like the masculine looking guy who maybe is more bi.
Oh, wonder Undertaker. Why couldn't you have butt sex like your brother King?
Similarly, Matt, who's 60, explained, if they're too flamboyant, that's just a turn off.
Stop twirling around, sissy ninny, and suck it already.
Oh, it ain't gonna suck itself, you dancing queen.
Who's blowing his best friend? It's gotta be King.
It's King. He goes, femininity in a man is a turn off, Ryan explained.
So goddamn funny.
I'm not comfortable around femme, and masculinity is what attracts me. That's great. You were out working on the rig with him, and he goes, hey, can I tell you something, man? You're a man's man. He goes, thanks, man. He goes, and that makes me want to fuck you. You know, butt sex.
It's like if you want to fuck a man, all you can fuck is these faggoty types.
I don't like them running around and kissing on the lips. I don't really like flaming queers, Mike similarly said. I don't want the effeminate ones. I want the manly guys.
Can't I just fuck my best friend and not be moved by the later works of Cyndi Lauper?
Dude, this is my favorite line of the entire article. I want the manly guys. If I wanted someone that acts girlish, I got a wife at home.
I mean, that's so goddamn funny.
You're dead.
All this sounds like is like, I want to jerk off, but I'm afraid of touching my own dick. Like, what's the closest I can get to having sex with myself?
He goes, there it is, perfect. I'll fuck a dude who I respect masculinely.
Oh my God, that's just so weird. Like, look, if I want to get into girl shit, I got a girl. I want to butt fuck a man.
Our safe word is the day Dale Earnhardt died.
Yeah, I go, say it. He goes, the Daytona? I go, you gotta give me all three. He goes, 500, I'm there.
Now, Richard.
Fuck me harder than that guiding wall fuck number 3's car.
Like, Richard, I noticed watching you turn that ratchet wrench, you got very strong hands. The kind of hands that can really grip on a waistline like mine. Now hear me out. Don't walk away and stop raising up that wrench. Hold on now. We're going to talk.
I want you to do to my butthole what the feminists are doing to this country. Ruin it.
Ruin it. Get in there. They're out drinking after a fucking day in the coal mine, and he goes, I saw you, you didn't even wince when you took that shot of Jack Daniels. Think you could take a shot of cum like that? Ah, butt sex. Calm down. Butt sex.
I like a love that hurts more than watching the new Ghostbusters.
The way you held that pillar back there, man, was very masculine. I was impressed by it, and I'm not going to lie, I got a little bit of an erection.
Yeah.
Now, when
I say cuh, I want you to say ugh.
I remember I tore through a pair of jeans when I saw Superman bend a bar.
That's when I think I knew. I like a manly man type.
I said, that's goddamn 100% American-made rebar.
More like Man of Steel your innocence and then lie about it to your spouse.
I did kiss your wife on the mouth. In other words, it's not gay if the... Dude, that's so fucking funny that this paragraph, this small paragraph just says, in other words, it's not gay if the guy you're having sex with doesn't seem gay at all. Dude, it's so funny because that used to be like a joke in middle school where they're like, it's not gay unless you enjoy it, right? And then it's like, they're like, no, seriously, that's like a thing now. It's not gay if you don't enjoy it. This is a long article.
Yeah, there's something.
And a long song.
I think you could try stuff definitely and not be gay.
Yeah.
Sure. 100%.
I think you can experiment and you're not gay.
You're trying to figure it out. Or,
right?
I've heard people before say it's like, I don't know, man. I was just like, fuck. I'm open enough to be like, maybe it's awesome. And then you're like, nah, that ain't my thing at all.
But a guy that can constantly fucks dudes and he's like, no, it's masculine, man. You're not getting behind it. My wife is the lady.
Well, just, I don't know. I mean, I guess I identify as
look at this. Another one of his interview subjects says a guy that I would consider more like me that gets blowjobs from guys every once in a while doesn't do it every day. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink every day.
I'm like one of those queers that suck dick all the time. I'm a once in a while guy.
Yeah.
Straight man.
Dick to me is like Cookie Monster to cookies in the post-millennium. They're a sometimes food.
Yeah. He goes, I'm a monster, but I have to watch myself.
He goes, the blowjob's okay. What I like is the tickle of his beard and ball hairs.
Hey, I'm sorry that I like having someone there to talk sports with after I blow a load.
He goes, the tickle of his beard on your ball hairs. He goes, hey, do you have anything that rhymes with that? I'm trying to write a song about this motherfucker.
Dude, more masculine guys wouldn't harass me, I guess. Hound me all the time. Send me 1,000 emails. Hey, you want to get together today? I mean, they don't turn into queers until they start loving you. Yeah, this is just them finding an excuse that they're not gay.
It gets so gay.
They're basically just saying I'm gay man. And the article just tries to defend that it's not homosexuality? That it's just...
I don't know.
It's only gay if you slurp the cum. However, guzzling is fine.
A farmer blow it, man. That's a masculine way. He sucks a dick and he goes...
I used to argue, I still think I do have a lot of opinions on the idea of bisexuality being kind of rooted in environment.
Yeah.
Like someone's bisexual, like it's an environment. I think people tend to leave. I believe in gay. I believe that gay is very much in you.
Oh man,
I'm not saying that no one's ever chose it in their life for some reason, but I think it's something that is in you.
What if that was the moment someone had been listening all along and got offended? Like they were okay with everything else, and then you're like, I believe in gay. All right, that's it. We were having fun, Bonfire.
Oh, believe me. Don't you be surprised, quite honestly.
Yeah, we've said some real live shit, and that might actually do something.
But I mean, with bisexuality, and I always argue this in some way, because look, a blowjob feels good, right? So if your eyes are closed and you knew nothing about it, a blowjob from a blowjob from a guy could feel good.
Yeah.
I am not looking for that, and the reason I would certainly be like furious about it. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna beat the shit out of somebody, like,
Yeah.
But I mean, the reason I'd be so furious about that is because I'm like, I know I'm not into it, and I'm like, oh man, it's like, these people are gonna say this, and I gotta, you gotta deal with some of the external situations.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But I think there's a lot more women outwardly bisexual.
Yeah.
Is because when two girls start kissing, or two girls are like, yeah, we hooked up, like everyone's like, yeah. Like, no, so I think it's opportunistic, and you're like, hey, it'll be fun. I can acknowledge a girl. Listen, if you were forced to pick a guy to fuck, you'd pick a guy that you had for some reason you were picking for.
Yeah, you're not going to pick him because you're just like, what's your size like? You'd be like, I don't know, I got a vibe from this guy.
But I think society's...
he's got my type.
Society's really dropped their fucking boundaries on like women for that kind of stuff, that you can go, I like this kind of girl, and I'll fuck girls.
Can we also notice that Christine went full lesbian stance while explaining this? She goes, hey guys, first two things, not cool. You're not going to have fun. My knee's up. I'm actually serving it. This last paragraph.
Also, I'm selling $5 gas cards so I can get uniforms for my team.
Guys, I got to cut out early. Melissa Etheridge is down at King's Tavern.
I would cut out early for Melissa.
Goddamn right you were. She's a great guitarist. She's a great musician. The last paragraph says, it's important to note that this isn't some rational decision where men sit down, like the pros and cons, and say, well, I guess coming out just won't maximize my happiness and well-being. It's more subtle than that, given the osmosis-like way we all absorb social norms and more. In all likelihood...
And mores.
And mores.
Yeah, it's a very basic word.
Oh, well, I didn't catch that. You don't know how I read. In likelihood...
No, I do now. That's the problem.
In likelihood, when Sylvia's subjects say they're straight, they mean it. That's how they feel. But it's hard not to get the sense that maybe some of them would be happier or would have made the different life decisions if they had access to a different, less constricted vocabulary to describe what they want and who they are. So that's basically what you said, Jay. It's like, if they were more... If they would have grown up in a gayer friendly area, they probably... might be more outward with their bisexuality or their homosexuality.
Well, the thing is, like, I was, I don't still consider myself, like, openly bi, but I did, experiment with, guys and stuff, and a part of that was, I was in a, not the best heterosexual relationship.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see what else was out there. And, I was with a girl 6 years, we didn't have sex, and so my thought, and I was way cool with it, so my thought was, maybe I am gay.
Yeah.
And then I was with a dude, and I'm like, I don't think so.
I mean, but that's exactly what you just, like what Jay was talking about. It's like that, there is like...
Why do you think you were okay with not having sex for 6 years?
Because I just, the way that she presented, she was like, I just don't like the idea of somebody inside me. And I was like, well, I love you anyway. And I thought there was nobility to it. And I was like, all right, this is cool.
Had you had sex to that point?
No.
You hadn't had sex yet either?
No. I lost my virginity at 23.
That's also
pretty good for someone who has bold opinions about Justice League.
But she wasn't
doing really well.
There wasn't like a I'm saving myself for marriage element to it. It was like she was like, I don't like the idea of sex.
Oh yeah, and then she was with a guy like shortly after that.
But it's also a lot like you you're a little able to accept that more when you haven't had sex already. So
we tried.
I can fully, that sounds like a fully explainable situation.
Yeah,
we're trying to hook up with a guy because you're like, if I'm okay with it, you're like, why try something? It was before you even really formed opinions about sex.
Yeah, you hadn't even had sex with. Yeah, I mean, it makes for you were looking at it like maybe there's something out there that I don't even realize I want. So let me go see if I would want.
Yeah,
that.
we tried and it started to hurt. I immediately was all right, and then it barely got in. It went soft the second she was like, all right, I don't think this is gonna work.
You're talking about when you tried having sex
with her. Yeah. Remember, she bought a 12-pack of condoms, and we tried. It didn't work, and I had these 11 other condoms
forever, just always there,
just teasing. Yeah,
they're like, good job.
Every once in a while, you feel she's acting a little like weird with you. You just go count the condoms again. Like, I'm gonna go count the condoms.
Yeah, but we stayed together like another 2 years after that and stuff, and but it dissolved for regular reasons a relationship does. And I just, what it was too, like being in Florida. I mean, this is anywhere, but like working at the McDonald's and all these people around me in high school and then college
getting thrown at you.
But no, not that.
Oh, he who controls the hot mustard sauce.
But so much people talking about it all the time, and this male idea that that's the only thing women are for, and that you have to. And even my mom was like, "You guys, come on, you haven't yet,"
Yeah. Isn't that weird that you're like, well, what's wrong?
Yeah, she's like outside her bedroom blasting Luther Vandross. Come on already.
So you had done sexual things with a guy before a girl.
I mean, we did other things. We just didn't have sex. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then experimenting, you learned that you didn't want that.
Yeah.
But that's what you're saying, Jay.
So I keep telling you, Dan, there's only one way to find out.
Fine.
Let me boof you and see. I promise you, I'll be gentle.
I'll go down the rabbit hole.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of it's like some of these guys who are in heterosexual relationships that are doing this on the side. I bet some of it is just the unhappiness in that heterosexual relationship. Some of it is they are gay.
He goes, how much do I hate my wife? Well, enough to suck off Mark from the general store.
That's really funny. He goes, I mean, your wife's a pain in the ass, but at least she sucks your dick, right? He goes, not good enough that I'm out there boofing my farmhand, Earl.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can blow me and make a good pancake, well then I think things will be all right.
And I'll move him into the home if he can.
When I tell him don't use Bisquick, he listens.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's on sale.
Yeah, I really think it's just more of I think a majority of these are just gay men in rural areas who just can't come out.
And it's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Because my grandma lives in an area where like, I've thought about that, like, if I was gay and I grew up here, because it's one of those rural areas where you're just like, there would be nowhere to go.
Well, that's the liberal bubbles that we live in, don't realize that there is the complete opposite of that. Yeah. In the same way that there are certain people here that can't imagine, like, how hateful the rest of the country is.
Yeah.
Like, they can't imagine how accepting the rest of it is.
Yeah.
Or did some of it?
You'll be fine, Dan, is the point.
Thank you. I'm going to tell my grandma I suck dick, but I butt fuck.
Yeah,
and then he just sits down comfortably again.
We all love you no matter what your interests are.
It also seems these are like older men. Animals. These are like 50-year-old men. It seems like the new generation coming up, like bisexuality in men is seeming to be like a sexy quality now.
Wow.
Whereas I feel like that's never been.
He's got a good job. He's tall, dark, and handsome.
That's
occasionally sucks good.
Like
you heard it here first.
Well, let's just say in these areas, tall and handsome. Maybe not the middle one.
Right, yeah.
But the new rappers, like the young rappers, are saying they're bisexual, which never would have happened even when I was growing up.
Or gay with Frank
That
Ocean.
69 guy, remember? That 69 kid, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying back in the 90s, early 90s, dudes being like, also, it's kind of cool to suck dick sometimes.
Never.
What the
now it's different.
Sometimes Puff Daddy.
I feel like
well, and it's also, if you wanted to consume like gay porn back then, you had to do it in this weird, discreet way, and now anybody can watch it online.
Yeah.
And like little kids, well, not little kids, but like, hopefully not, but like teenagers even who were like questioning, what am I? And they could watch gay porn and get those feelings and be like, oh, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Mike, what superhero is going to fight Twinkpocalypse, which is upon us, it seems? Twinkpocalypse.
A cockalypse was right there.
A cockalypse.
I think we're living
all I'm
through
saying is don't expect a call from at midnight anytime soon.
Don't you think Superman's going to suck Does he have to suck Doomsday's dick?
He goes, hey, listen, I know we're waiting for this thing to cross over to the other dimension, Batman. But I, Superman, just want to say, I'm not gay, but if you feel like taking off some of those 72 layers of utility belts...
You're barking up the wrong tree. I already had Robin.
Listen, I'm not being weird here, but I mean, I'm not going to tell anyone, but please don't bring it up to me anymore.
I like your Batman's Lewis.
It is, all it is. Mike Lawrence, if you want to check him out tonight, he will be at the Comedy Cellar at Fat Black Pussycat, 11 p.m., I believe that is.
That is correct.
And
that is correct, my son.
And if you are a Poughkeepsie camper, make sure you catch him at Laugh It Up on Wednesday, December 6th for tickets and tour dates for all my shows.
I sent you to that rocket not because Krypton was doomed, but because we all wanted sweet, sweet butt sex. I do kneel before Zod every night.
I kneel before Zod. I bend over in front of him.
I squat over him.
I squat on his face. Sometimes I pee on Zod.
And then I fly around the world so I can do it again.
And again and again. I'm a greedy little girl.
For tickets and tour dates for Mike Lawrence, go to MikeLawrenceComedy.com. Dan Soder going to be at the Albany Funny Bone Thursday, December 28th through Saturday, December 30th. Get tickets for all that and all Dan shows at DanSoder.com.
And Big J is going to be at Comedy at the Carlson in Rochester, New York, Thursday, December 14th through Saturday, December 16th. Go get tickets at BigJComedy.com.
And can we say it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to. We are sold the fuck out for December 11th, everybody.
Yeah.
We are sold out for December 11th.
Next Monday, our live holiday show.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Village Underground.
There will be standby at the door night of.
Yes, so get your asses out there. On behalf of Dan and the whole crew.
Happy birthday, Stephanie Falcone.
Happy birthday, Stephanie Falcone. Woo! We'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's the Bonfire.